Hey YouTube, welcome back to LL2G. I am your coach, Kingmaker, and today we have Samurai on Darius against Garen in Bronze Elo. Darius wins about 54% of the time, which is about 8.3% higher against Garen than the average opponent. This is an odd place to ward. I don't suspect Garen will be playing in the brush, nor do I suspect Master Yi to be performing a lane gank this early. If we could ward behind the Herald Pit in the brush behind the red buff, we will get a ton more information and value. Darius is the better fighter in this matchup, and our passive is a fairly hard counter to his. We need to make sure if he comes near us that we engage onto him and then back off so we don't take minion damage. Because you're not posturing aggressively, Garen is no longer afraid of you, and now he's going to hit level 2 before us and completely dunk on your head. As he hits level 2, you have to back off. At this point, I'm just letting him shove the wave in and farming under tower. We took way too much damage for free. I'm not sure if it would have been better to stand and fight him. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, whether he should have stood and fought him or ran away. That is exactly what we needed to do, so good job for doing it. We back off again. Had we stayed on top of him and flash ignited, he would have been dead. This is a lack of understanding our champion that will come with time. Perfect. Had we stayed on top of him, we probably wouldn't have needed ignite. The way Darius's Q works is you want to make sure the outer ring is going to hit the opponent. This will do the most damage, and I believe it will heal you as well. In most scenarios, when the jungler shows, you want to make sure you back off. Good job. One thing most players in lower elo struggle with is map awareness, so the fact that you saw an opportunity to help your jungler is a very good thing. When the wave is in this position, I would use it as a time to go back and reset. This way Garen pushes the wave right into us. You cannot be afraid to fight him. You do more damage than he does. If you are getting any value out of this video, please feel free to add value back to me by subscribing to the channel and liking the video. Thank you guys, and I'll see you on the Rift. If I was you, I am hard shoving this wave and looking for a back. So far, we've wasted a bunch of time just running around the map. What we need to do is go back to base, reset, and buy your items. Great trade, you blew his flash. This is what happens when you come back to lane with items. After this tower, you should be immediately pinging Rift Herald. Instead of backing off and going to Herald, Vi decides to fight Master Yi and Corki. We should have realized that this was a lost fight and just avoided it. So far, we've given up 2 free deaths, and now we give up Rift Herald as well. Great call. We don't need to be in mid. We need to be putting pressure on a side lane, and Ashe decided to overextend. Let this be a lesson to you ADCs who play too far forward. Blue is okay here, but I think you get more value out of hitting tower. Round 2, fight. Ashe had made it to safety, and then she decided to turn around. This is why you don't fight Darius. Dragon is coming up. We really need to reset and get back to it as soon as possible. two options. We either keep chasing Garen right now, or we look bot lane and push the wave into the tower and potentially take tower. "10 seconds and Herald is up. Someone needs to ping it." Since we aren't going to contest objective, we need to be pushing waves. Jungle is great, but they don't add up to lane pressure where Darius shines. As we pass under this turret, we have to remember that our passive is on Master Yi, and as soon as we walk into the tower, it will target us. As we come back onto the map, we see that Baron is spawning, so we need to make sure we get some type of vision down on it. If I'm you in this game, I'm going down to get Dragon Scuttlecrab. The vision and speed buff it provides are too big to pass up. Dragon is spawning in about 45 seconds. We need to make sure we don't overstay. If we overstay, then the enemy has a fountain of unlimited resources right behind them, and we don't. What we need to do is use this as an opportunity to reset and go buy for Dragon. We are extremely far ahead, which means we are stronger as a team, but the goal is to fix fundamental flaws. We can't just leave 1,000 to 2,000 gold sitting in the bank when we need to close out a game. Ask yourself, why are we going mid? Is there a tower we can take? Can we ace the enemy team and kill their nexus in a 3v3? I strongly feel you needed to reset, purchase your items, and then get back into a side lane. If you look at top lane right now, the wave is crashing, and that is a great chance to take another turret. Why are we acquiring all of this gold if we're not going to buy anything with it? Also, we are wasting the Baron buff by farming the jungle. So we have no mana, no team around us, and we engage in a 1 versus 4. What we really need to do is pay attention to where our teammates are on the map and understand that that was not the right time for us to engage. This was actually a really good call to back off here. Master Yi was about to rip through Vi and come after you next. Also, there is a huge wave pushing in top lane. We need to be there to catch it. Lux can't do it by herself. My final thoughts, we really need to work on prioritizing our resets to purchase, especially after laning phase. We took an inhibitor tower, got kills, got a dragon and a baron, and we still hadn't reset. Every time you don't optimize your chance for success, you give the enemy team an opportunity to take it away from you. Other than that, good game, and I'll see you guys on the Rift.